contact for Caitlin Clark.
Playing off some players, contesting others.
Fans turn on Clark. ESPN hosts celebrate WNBA fans turning on Caitlin Clark after second consecutive loss against Aya Wilson's Aces. In recent days, a notable shift in the narrative surrounding Caitlin Clark has emerged, particularly highlighted by discussions among ESPN hosts. Their commentary has taken on a tone of triumph, suggesting that they were right all along about Clark's fanbase and the nature of support she receives. However, this perspective raises important questions about the integrity of their analysis and the implications of their rhetoric. The crux of the matter lies in the online discourse surrounding Clark. Social media platforms have become battlegrounds, with a small percentage of comments expressing disappointment in Clark, while a significant number of fans have voiced their continued support. A recent review of her Instagram comments illustrated this point. About 1% of the feedback indicated a loss of fandom, while the overwhelming majority comprised normal interactions or expressions of admiration. This discrepancy suggests that the narrative pushed by certain media figures may not accurately reflect the reality of her fanbase. ESPN hosts, notably those who have called for Clark to address online trolls, seem to revel in this moment. They claim victory, asserting that the fans who once supported Clark were never genuine followers, but rather opportunistic viewers drawn to her talent. Yet, this perspective is inherently flawed. It shifts the responsibility onto a 22-year-old athlete to manage the actions of unhinged internet trolls, a demand that is not only unreasonable, but also unfair. Moreover, the very individuals who now distance themselves from Clark supporters were previously quick to insist that she needed to defend herself against online harassment. This contradiction is striking. It raises the question: if these fans were never truly hers, why were they considered a part of the narrative to begin with? The ESPN host's recent declarations seem to reflect a desperate attempt to claim foresight rather than an honest assessment of the situation. Another layer to this spectacle is the nature of the comments being shared. Many of the hateful remarks directed at Clark originate from anonymous accounts or bots, entities designed to provoke rather than engage in meaningful discourse. This reality underscores the absurdity of attributing the actions of these accounts to Clark's actual fanbase. The trolls, rather than representing her supporters, highlight the darker side of public discourse in sports. As the conversation continues, it's essential to recognize the irony. While ESPN hosts celebrate the backlash against Clark, they inadvertently highlight the instability of online fandom. The very trolls they now spotlight as harbingers of truth were previously dismissed as irrelevant. The swirling narrative surrounding Clark serves to distract from the real issues at hand: the need for a supportive environment in sports, especially for women athletes who are often subjected to disproportionate scrutiny and negativity. Looking ahead, the WNBA is at a pivotal moment. While some may revel in the drama surrounding Clark, the league is also witnessing a surge in interest and support. Players like Aya Wilson and Sata Sabali are gaining recognition, and the influx of new fans, many inspired by Clark, could signify a positive turning point for women's basketball. The rise of fandoms, such as those aligned with Taylor Swift, has the potential to further amplify this momentum. If Caitlin Clark can align herself with broader cultural phenomena, it may lead to unprecedented growth for the league.